Hopefully that's in focus. Hello. So, last week I posted about various puppets I've worked with before, and I thought I would introduce you to one that I have worked with. So I introduced you to Morice at the time, and I have him here. Hello! Morice was originally created as a ventriloquist character. The idea was he was supposed to be quite sort of cheeky, rude, because he's a monkey. You say I am a monkey? And that's where that voice came from. When I was starting to learn how to do ventriloquism, the only voice I could kind of do was just from the back of my voice, back of my throat, back here, and then it kind of mumbled because not moving my lips. So that was the voice that came. Did you just do my voice? Yeah, I did. Over the years, that has developed because that's just what happens. I've got better at the voice, I've got better at ventriloquism. That leaves a lot to be desired, actually. But the voice still sounds a lot like me. Now, one thing that Jim Henson always sort of brought apparent was when he was doing characters, he didn't care about moving his lips. He wasn't a ventriloquist, he was a puppeteer. So you see him on talk shows with like Kermit, and he's talking to Conan, and he's moving his lips along with the puppet. Are you imitating me? Yes. So I thought we would try and do Morice's voice while I move my lips, and then maybe see if moving Morice's lips with a different voice might work better, give him a better character. So if I start moving my lips, my words become a lot more prominent, and you can hear me a little bit better because I'm slightly louder. But I wouldn't say the voice is any better. In fact, you actually sound more like a gremlin. Yes. I'm quite handsome, aren't I? Shut up, Morice. We'll have a look at the voice in a second. We'll just talk about Morice a second. So me and Morice used to go around fairs together, and often I'd have Morice's arms round me like this, and I'd carry him kind of like a baby, which meant that he could play peekaboo. You dropped your arms. Yeah. That's another thing. Morice doesn't have like his arms are just jelly. Stop doing that. Okay. And a lot of like even some of the Muppets that have the sort of their felty jelly arms, they have sticks, so you can kind of control it. Kermit has a stick, and that's how he does the way. But yeah, me and Morice would go around, and he would go up to someone, be like hello, and then he'd hide under his arm, and then come out, hide under his arm, come out, hide under his arm, come out, hide under his arm, occasionally duck under his arm. He generally wouldn't do ventriloquism out and about. Because you were rubbish. Yes, I was, but let's not dwell on that. Get off. So yeah, that is kind of what the character of Morice was. Now, we've established that we can't really do this voice, especially when I'm talking and moving my lips, because it doesn't look good. On top of that, I don't know if that works as a sort of mouth movement. It doesn't look really organic. Who are you calling non-organic? So what kind of voice do you want, Morice? Oh yes, I've always wanted to be rather a posh monkey. The idea of being a monkey that pays for his bananas by getting his servant to buy his bananas for him always interested me. That's not a good voice. Oh, hello, hi, I'm a monkey. Oh, you get the gravel. You always come back to the gravel with you, don't you? Yeah. What do you want to teach us or tell us something, Morice? Tell us something interesting. Oh, did you know that you're not a very smart monkey, are you? No. Back to the ventriloquism. So Maurice's character developed over years of character. You know, me just playing, us having conversations, and him usually. I'm insane. Yeah, you got that right. Yeah, me and Morice just sort of backwards and forwards, me insulting him insulting me again. A lot of that. But yeah, so Morice, I feel like Morice is so far down his character development now. He is a ventriloquist doll. He is just going to be my little buddy that sits on my arm and comes back with quick-witted comments towards me. It depends how quick you are. I don't know. Like, I mean, the aim of this task is not to use Morice for something anyway. But I don't think I could use Morice or any character like Morice in an educational standpoint. Although he's very popular with kids because he's all soft and fluffy. Get off! He's all soft and fluffy, and he's quite fun to tickle. And kids love coming up and giving him a stroke. Ah! You do enjoy being stroked, don't you? Yes. So there's a lot of it keeping him looking alive, a lot in the sort of hand motions like this. You know, keeping him alive. If he just sits there, it's a bit boring, but if he's kind of looking around, look a fly. You know, it's a little bit more believable. So yeah. Anything else, Mo? No. Right, well, there you go. That's my demonstration of Morice.